Shalom, shalom. This Yair from GMS Savannah come with another lesson. But first and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone which rule well and teach well, and to the Arkham as well as the Phillips, pushing the 100% truth out of the Bible and sincerity by risking their life and freedom to do so. And also salutations to the hopeful elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathens, but their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and also referred to as Israelite foreigners. But today's lesson we're going into is, we coming into the last days. And like I say, our people are sottish. You know what I'm saying? These damn churches is still the stumbling block for our people. Our people got to come out of these churches, man. We have to keep warning y'all to get the hell out of those churches, man. You know, these places, these pastors are wicked, man, and they got a lot of blood on their hands too. You know, don't follow the multitude to do evil. We keep trying to explain that to y'all, man. It's evil for you to be in a church in 2025. Man, we've been out here warning y'all to get out of these churches, man, but our people are sottish. You know, at the end of the day, our people are just flat out sottish. And you know sottish means stupid. And like I say, if you still in these churches in 2025 with all of everything on these social media platforms, on the highways and hedges, you stupid. You are flat out stupid. Anybody that's in the church, you know. We're in the last days. These churches that haven't done anything for y'all. They supposed to be the watchmen, and they are not. They watching your pockets. That's what they doing. But hey, great millstone, we out here warning people on the highways and hedges. You know, blowing the trumpet. You know, we ain't spared nobody. You know, we warning. That's that true power. That tower. That tower that we have to go through, man. That's our strong tower. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's for you to have that hedge, not under these churches pushing that Jeebus. You know. Like I say, we're gonna watch this little quick clip, and then we're gonna hit some scriptures on it. And like I say, our people got to get the hell out of them damn churches, man. You know, it's just crazy. You know, scoffers. Like I say, our people, they don't want to listen to us, man. But like I say, you know, the Lord don't want half of these people to get it anyway. He want them to be to get a judgment, you know, here in Babylon the Great. He don't want them to get it, man. They a bunch of non-desirables in these churches. And we can see that. You know, but look at this madness right here, man, dealing with these damn churches. Check this out. Marvin Wayans.
Giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That's madness. You mean to tell me these people that's sad, man, for our people, man. It just really sad to see. Our people need church and these pastors take advantage of these people, man. And a lot of these people are on the lower spectrum. We're into these curses and taking advantage of these people, man. And he want they all, man. But that's what y'all deserve. Being in these damn churches, man. Y'all too stupid to even come out of them, man. Y'all believe in that Jeebus. And see that Jeebus is gonna get a lot of our people caught up. Well, a lot of them got caught up in 2020. You know what happened then. And then when that C-HIP come, these pastors ain't gonna warn them. They're gonna tell them to go ahead and anticipate. And a lot of them it's gonna be doom and gloom. And like I said, let's hit some scriptures, man. This is ridiculous. Right here, Isaiah 56:11. They are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, even one for his gain from every quarter. And that's what these pastors are, greedy damn dogs. Greedy dogs. It just make me sick to my stomach when I see somebody and they talking and they a pastor and all that, man. It just gotta irk you to know, man, that they don't follow, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. They follow that Jeebus, man. You know what I'm saying? They see that white pale face dog face Labrador guy, man. That's who they see, man. That's all they follow, man. They don't follow Yahweh Shah, man. They don't fear the Lord, man. They push their white supremacists just like them Edomite pastors do, and these other heathens, man. They're under that theology crap, man. They get from Sleazy what to teach our people, man. It's all about the money with them, man. They're not about saving souls, man. They prosperity pastors, man. They love pushing that love, man. And prosperity. That's all they push. And music. That's all these damn Baptist churches and these other places all about, man. They don't teach you to fear the Lord, man. And like I say, a lot of our people, it's been a stumbling block for them for 60 and 70 years, man. People that still here, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. But these pastors got a lot of blood on their hands, man. I can't wait till that time. They're going to go asking them questions, man. They're gonna disappear. They're going to be hiding. Their congregation going to be looking for them, man. We're going to be sitting back laughing at them, man. Because we try to warn y'all to get out of them churches. But hey, that's what 2/3 do, man. They the multitude. They don't follow the multitude to do evil, and that's what they do. They follow the multitude, man, the wide gate. And like I say, Jacob's trouble around the corner. We can't wait. We're gonna sit back and see if that Jeebus gonna help you and all that. And then dealing with these pastors, because that's all they do, man. They put all their emphasis on these wicked, greedy pastors, man. And they all wicked, every last one of them. And right here, Acts 7:48 says, how be it that the Most High dwell not in the temples made with hands, as said the prophets. And what they say, the Lord don't deal with those temples, man, built with hands, man. We are the church, We have church on the highways and hedges, man, trying to warn our people what's coming down the tube. But see, we only fishing for the hopeful elect. That's it. 2/3 gonna pass by us, and that's who they are. So we don't worry about it. Who's supposed to get this awakening? We'll get it. Like they say, we will have 11th hour Israelites. that will get it. But hey, the lot of ones that pass by us on the highways and hedges are 2/3. You know, they're gonna get their judgment on this end. So, hey man, everybody has a lot, as we say. Everybody has their lot. And 2 Peter 2:1 but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers amongst you, who privily shall bring in damnation, heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction, man. And like I say, that's what the false prophets do, man. They're false teachers. And you see this guy, he all about the money, man. He ain't trying to hear nothing else. I want $2,000, you know. I asked for $2,000, I want $2,000. You got to be a damn idiot still being in these churches, man, listening to this bull crap, man. You know, it's crazy. But hey, like I say, the Lord ain't going to let you get it. And like I say, that's what happens, man. You be a stumbling block, man. You know, the whole time. And like I say, a lot of our people been destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And they're dealing with these damn churches, man. You know, they ain't no watchmen. They ain't warning you about anything. They prosperity pastors. Why can't you get it through your thick head? You know, you saw these children. They're prosperity pastors. They don't care about nothing but the money. Money, 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 money. And that's all they care about. But like I say, that's going to be a lot of the Israelites despise right there, man. That's going to be y'all stumbling block, man. And like I say, everything's getting worse and worse. And they not warning y'all to fear the Lord, and troubling times are coming. They still trying to push prosperity in Babylon when everything is circling the drain. It's sad, man. But like I say, that's 2/3. And they in their lot. That's all you can say. They are back in their lot. And another thing with that woman, you know, she looking crazy. But what it said, 1 Corinthians 14:34, let the women keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law. But first of all, you ain't even supposed to be in the churches, period, because the Lord don't deal with them structures made with hands, them temples made with hands. And like I say, you women don't even supposed to be speaking. You know what I'm saying? Look at her speaking. Look how stupid she look in them churches, man. You know, everything is wrong all the way around, man. Dealing with these damn churches, man. But like I say, y'all, hey, a lot of you 2/3, y'all don't feel the Lord, but hey, you will feel sooner or later. And like I say, a lot of these pastors got a lot of blood on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of blood on their hands. You know, so like I say, I hope this edified to the hopeful sheep and lambs. Get the hell out of them damn churches before it's too late, and wake up. And Kohan Yasharala, the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, get out of them churches. Because, hey, we're about at the end. And these pastors are not helping y'all. They leading y'all off a cliff. You know, into the ditch, as they say. Following behind these stupid pastors, man. Shalom.